If you think that this is a tube radio, you will have fallen into the same trap that I originally did. This is an RCA. That's what I paid for it. Model number RZA 201T in the clove brown color. See, it's an 8-watt, 120 volt, 60 cycles per second unit. I took the cover off and I verified some of the dates that were inside. It looks like this thing was probably manufactured in very, very early 1970. There's a CSA certification sticker. Really old sticker. And there's a cold cord reel. This is what the power cord looks like. This is certainly a tube radio chassis, but this is not a tube radio. This is solid state, and it says right on it that it is indeed solid state. AM only, of course. It goes from what? I think it's 550 to 1600. It should say on the back. Yes, 540 actually. 540 to 1600. See, warranty and instruction book. Well, I didn't get the instruction book, so I guess I don't have a warranty. To prevent electric shock, do not remove back. No user serviceable parts inside. Refer servicing to qualified service personnel. Well, does a dumbass with a screwdriver count? Okay, well, anyways, one thing I am a little concerned about is this thing has got germanium transistors in it, no doubt. And I'm concerned not all of those may possibly be working. But it did come on, and it did seem to work, both in the store and at work. I haven't tested it otherwise. So I see no reason why this wouldn't work. Of course, there's not much on the AM band for this thing to tune in, so we'll just have to go ahead and give it a listen. Turn it on. Listen to the hum. It is a little quiet.
Pigs, a 3-course meal, 3-legged races.
That's right.
Ooh, the Three Stooges.
Yeah, I think.
It's a very strong station, around 900. Wonder what it is. It's only 8 o'clock.
It's a brand new 2016 B1X Drive 28i for only $269 a month with 40.
It's a local station.
So we're now seeing.
Okay, and that's it. Do hear a little bit of 60 hertz hum. Which tells me that maybe there's capacitors that may be going bad. Of course, they're probably paper film capacitors too, based on the age of this thing. So it'll probably need a whole lot of work in order to restore it to its full former glory. But it does seem that it's actually working, at least when I listen to local stations. Where is it?
$1 million condos. We never had in Ottawa $1 million plus condos. Well, we now do. And they are definitely making an impact. I mean, not in absolute sales, but they're up 250%. So you're really seeing that we're becoming a very global city. I know myself, we're dealing with a lot of out-of-towners now. We're getting a lot of people coming from Toronto, moving to Ottawa.
You know, get this. when I found this thing, somebody else found it before me. And they were fiddling around with it. And they decided, well, I want that. And they took it. And so I thought, well, you know what, I'll not get that radio, whatever. And as it turns out, they put it back. And they were sitting there and looking at a couple of clocks. I asked them, you don't want that, do you? And they were like, oh, it's broken. I figured they probably had it like this. You know, they turn it on, and it didn't really do anything. You turn the knob, and it doesn't make any noise. Or they just didn't bother to plug it in at all and didn't know what it was. But it works fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
So, and you can see they're going up. The average sale, for example, price in the Glebe area is $1.2 million.
So, well, there you go. It's definitely, well, based on the date codes, it's obviously from the 1970s, but it would have to be newer than 1968 because it's got this style RCA logo. Under any circumstances, there is your RCA, RZA 201T radio in clove brown color. I figured that, in fact, I haven't even cleaned this at all yet. I figured that once I clean this, it'll actually look really nice. Obviously, there's some scratching in the top. I mean, this isn't collector grade or anything like that, but I'm not a radio collector, so... Of course, that's something of a lie, considering I've got so many of those clock radios all over the place, but... Well, I don't really have much room to add regular table radios to my collection, so... I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It's going to have to find space somewhere, though, because it's too nice of a piece to just let sit in a closet and collect dust. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.